1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
Juice, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Benjamin, are you ready?
Let's get it.
They don't even know what's about to happen.
We're about to take over the world. See, what y'all don't understand is everything that's old is done. But everything that's new, that's us.
It's getting real juicy.
It's amazing.
Voices defining a generation.
You grow up thinking the world is all roses and bunnies and things like that, and literally, and it's not.
The most impactful commentary.
I am taught to protect women and children and die for my country. These are the types of things I'm taught. Sure, I put my life on the line. Sure, I could have died that day or whatever, but these are the types of things that come along with being a man. At least I would have died with my honor.
Real news, real lives, and the juiciest conversations.
Noni. It's really juicy.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studios in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here are your award-winning hosts, Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni Juice.
Jammers out there. You are now tuned into Jammin' with Juice. I am your girl, Noni Juice. Always keeping it juicy, y'all. And of course, I got my boy Ben Jammin' with me.
It is amazing.
We got DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. And we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue. You were late. You were late.
When I say holla at me, Zach, I really be like, bro, holla at me, fam. Holla at me. Oh, man.
He speaks through technology like that one guy in the wheelchair.
You a cyborg, bro? Like the guy in the wheelchair, fam? Stephen Hawking? Stephen Hawking ass.
Bro, that's crazy to think about. I don't know. Will you ask me that one time?
Bumblebee from Transformers.
You had asked me that one time on our Jam with Juice show Thursday night that would I want to be like a cyborg or would I want to be a robot or a human or something like that?
Yeah, robot or a human.
For sure would be a human.
I guess people like Zach rather be a robot.
I mean, he is a DJ.
That is true.
He's around technology like all the time.
He became the technology at this point.
But anyway, how y'all feeling? Happy Tuesday. Oh, I thought you were going to do it.
Te quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah, yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
It is Taco Tuesday. I'm not going to have no tacos today. What's going on today, you guys? I'm in a good mood. Talking to my boy Ben Jammin here. And he always keeps me cracking up. Like how he's cracking up right now, because I'm assuming Zach said something in his ear.
If you know, you know. That's from never mind. I ain't going back. Never mind. Yeah, I'm doing good today. It's Tuesday. All right. I know it's raining outside, but that does not make my energy go down. All right. I'm always a high energy person.
Have you been in the gym lately?
I should have been in the gym. Okay, I should have been in the gym.
Because you talked to me before about you going to the gym.
Yeah, my fat ass over here eating a grilled cheese sandwich right now. Mm-hmm.
My thing about grilled cheese is it be too much cheese. And I like cheese. Like, I'm a cheese girl. I put cheese on, like, everything.
How is too much cheese on a grilled cheese, though?
It's, like, too much. Like, sometimes when I eat something with too much cheese on it, I feel like I'm giving myself, like, cholesterol.
I feel like your heart just about to stop.
Yeah, man. Like it be too much going on, bro. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't need all that cheese. So how can you really eat all of this grilled cheese sandwich with all that cheese, all that butter, it's just too much on it. You know, like it's too much going on with grilled cheese, my brother.
It's pretty fattening, I'm not gonna lie, but it just tastes good. Like isn't that what the American diet consists of? It's like food that just tastes good. I know somebody right now eating on something that they shouldn't be eating on. Okay, it is lunchtime right now. It's the lunch hour, and just like myself, I really shouldn't be eating grilled cheese. It's not healthy at all, but it tastes good.
I know, but we really shouldn't be living to eat. We should be eating to live, you know?
That's what they tell you.
What do you mean that's what they tell you? That's what should happen.
That's what they tell you, man. But you got to enjoy it at some point, though, right? Like, you got to enjoy the food. Like, I don't know. Sometimes to me, especially when I was just a kid, you know, broccoli. Broccoli.
Do you eat
Brussels
vegetables
sprouts,
now?
I've grown up. My taste buds have changed.
I was about to say, I have never seen you eat a vegetable, bro.
Are you serious, bro?
I'm for real.
Dog.
I have never seen you eat a vegetable here.
That's kind of bad. Wait, no. I used to bring cucumbers up here. You remember me eating the cucumbers?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the big old cucumbers.
When you used to like meal prep and stuff like that. Yeah. Food is a very interesting thing because like you need it to survive, but like you just said, you do want it to also taste good, but you gotta have a balance, right? Like you can't eat too much food because then you get heart problems or you get just medical issues, you know, but then if you don't eat enough, you still have medical issues and you can get heart problems. Mm-hmm. So it's really like a balance to it all.
Nah, you definitely do need a balance to it all. I mean, I remember, you know, when I was a kid, I used to look at the food pyramid, you know, and they used to have...
What happened to that? I couldn't tell you right now what the food pyramid is. Actually, I'm about to look it up.
The food pyramid consisted of, like, your breads, your fruits, your vegetables, meat, and I want to say, like, nuts and beans used to be on there, I believe. But it was just like, you know, one of these concepts that we used to use back in the day that I'm glad we no longer use, because I think it's what sent us up like the fat road. It sent us down the fat road because ultimately we don't need all these different like processed foods that they give us, you know.
But what I will say is everything that is on the food pyramid, because I'm looking it up right now, everything on the food pyramid is all healthy stuff that's not processed.
What?
Yeah. So, okay.
You need the carbohydrates. You need these carbohydrates, Juice.
Yeah. So
the pasta. Well, the bread, the cereal.
Yeah, in moderation for sure. Like you can have everything in like moderation. Like it even says eat moderately. Meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dry beans, and dairy. You need to eat more fruits and vegetables, and you need to eat most grains and cereals, and you have to eat less fats, oil, salts, and sweets.
Yeah.
That seems pretty basic to me.
And that's how the people on my 600-pound life ended up on my 600-pound life.
Bro, I be wondering, like, how do people get that big? Like, what happens to where you get to be 600 pounds? Like, do you not see it before you get there? Or is it just like, dang, one minute you look up and you just 600 pounds?
I mean, I think... See, that's the cheese stuck in my throat.
See, that's why you don't need to be eating it.
Hey, okay. I'm just saying. Well, look, okay, there's a gentleman out there, right? And his name is Jeff. This is my friend. Okay, my friend Jeff. He has battled an addiction to ultra-processed foods for most of his life.
Your friend?
Yeah, my friend Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your friend said that he's battling having unprocessed foods?
Yeah, he's battling eating ultra-processed foods. And I think that's how people ultimately get to being 600 pounds, right? It's because they're somewhat addicted to it and relying on it. And ultimately what? The food tastes good, right? You can go to a McDonald's every day if you wanted to. It's on every corner out there, right? You can pull up each and every day, have it for lunch, have it for breakfast, even have it for dinner if you would like. All right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's the problem. It's just too convenient. All these processed foods that we eat are just too convenient. This is why people are getting bigger and bigger each and every day. All right? It goes on to say, all right, and then this is what my friend Jeff had told me. He said, look, I was driven to eat and eat and eat while I would overeat healthy foods. Overeat healthy food. What really got me were all the candies, the cakes and the pies, and the ice cream. All right? And my friend Jeff, a 54-year-old man. So, come on.
Is that your friend or is that an article?
Huh? What? These are all my friends.
Okay, because you always have a friend in Ben. But I guess, like, I don't know, at some point discipline has to take a step in, right? Like, you got to have some type of discipline, but you're saying that he's saying
hits though. That's the thing. It's
but you can find dopamine from other ways. Like, we give ourselves way too many excuses as to, like, why we make poor decisions.
Some people don't realize they're making poor decisions when they're inside of it, though. Like if this is your life, just been your life cycle from the time you were just a wee little lad to the time you were a 54-year-old man. You're probably out here addicted to foods. Like he said, again, it's McDonald's out here, Taco Bell's, Burger King's. People go and pull up to these restaurants each and every day, maybe because of addiction or maybe because it's convenient. I don't know.
Do you think that America has like some type of agenda on us?
I think that all right, that there's an agenda to make people fat in America. That's what I think. I think there's a fat agenda in America. I think America wants people to be fat, so when it comes time for the day of reckoning, nobody can run nowhere.
Dang! Okay? When the apocalypse come, you just fall over.
My life is over. It's over for me now. I can't go nowhere. I'm stuck in the house. I'm bedridden.
You think it's a fat agenda, bro?
I think it's definitely
a big back agenda.
There's a big back agenda out here, folks, and I don't know if y'all been paying attention for over the past 30, 40 years, but, all these foods that we've been eating give people cancer, give people high blood pressure, and ultimately make you fat so you can get up on a 600-pound life, and they make money out of you, TLC. So that's what I think happens.
Oh, that actually sounds really messed up, though, because like you said, it's all that we know.
It's the world that we live in. And like I said, people don't realize they have a problem until they step outside of themselves and then be like, oh my God, like it's almost like you got to get out of America to come back and be like, I shouldn't be eating none of these foods, right? Like there's people who've told me, hey, I went over to Africa, ate the foods over there, and the way my gut biome is set up, I can't eat those foods because truly the foods are too clean for me. The food over there is too clean, it's too healthy, it's just too
Africa?
In Africa, different places around the world, to be honest with you, when it comes down to the foods. Like when we look at the cows over there and we look at our cows have been hit with about 30 different hormones, all right? Cows ain't supposed to be that big, strong, and sturdy, okay? They're not, all right? You go to a country that doesn't put their cows through that type of process, you get a nice little skinny cow. You get one of them cows from like the 1930s. And that's how a cow's supposed to look with an udder. A skinny cow. You get a skinny cow. The udder's bigger than the cow, but now the cow is bigger than the udder. You know what I'm saying? So Truth Nation, call in, text in, let us know how y'all really feeling. Is there an agenda to make people fat in America? All right.
Wow, big back agenda.
There's a big back agenda.
All the big backs gonna be at the Big Band barbecue.
My 600-pound life agenda.
I guess so. I mean, I want to hear some people's opinions. Do you think that there is a agenda to make people fat in America? Is that just what we are used to? Is it something that you all have noticed that, listen, there are a lot of people in America who are a little bit overweight and they don't need to be, and it is because of what we are conditioned to have and see around our communities? Do you feel that way? 833-212-1017. Benjamin says there is a big back agenda. There is
right now
an agenda to make people fat in America.
Somebody got the McDonald's $5 meal deal right now.
Dang, you making them feel real bad. They probably looking at themselves like, dang, why Benjamin talking about me? But let us know, y'all. 833-212-1017. Keep it like Tears Jammin' with Juice.
Don't touch that dial. You are Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
If you walking in a building and it's a Caucasian person walking in front of you, and they don't hold that door. I mean, you're close. You're real close. Like if they just held the door for 2 seconds, you would be right behind them. You know what I mean? That's racist. Because why wouldn't you hold the door for me? And all of a sudden, when that happens to me, because I don't hold the door for people, but I become a hypocrite racially, then I turn into Malcolm X. Oh, you can't hold the door for her, brother. Okay.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is was his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Nope. Well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Attention Wisconsin, Eagle Sports Range is now open, proudly claiming the title of Wisconsin's largest indoor range. Enjoy 40 lanes, unlimited range time, no reservations needed, and an impressive selection of 100 firearm rentals with unlimited swaps. Experience the thrill like never before. Visit Eagle Sports Range at 2525 East Layton Avenue in Cudahy. Text TRUTH to 414-375-6030 for a free range pass. Valid for one person only, expires within 48 hours. That's 414-375-6030.
Brewers 5 County Fridays are now Wisconsin First Fridays. All Wisconsin residents get half off Brewers tickets at the first Friday home game of each month. Check out the schedule and get yours at brewers.com/Wisconsin Fridays.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. One call, that's all.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Woo! Talk to me!
Whose song is this?
This is a beat that I'm actually finna choose for the end of my album. I'm gonna give out like a big thank you to everybody who's participated in my life's journey, okay? It may not be a 600-pound life journey, but it is Ben Jammin's life journey. All right, so I'm gonna thank everybody.
Hey, if you keep going on, I ain't even gonna say it, bro.
What?
I was gonna say, if you keep eating them grilled cheese sandwiches, how you do, it might be your 600-pound journey in the future.
I'm not gonna lie.
Or by the time you drop the album, because who knows when that thing gonna come out.
I already developed heart disease. Already clogged up. Well, I chose to eat cheese every day of my life. I love cheese.
Oh my goodness.
I love some good cheese, y'all.
Welcome back, y'all. It's Jammin' with Juice, and we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue, talking about, is there a fat agenda in America? Okay, is the government, is the environment trying to make us fatter? Is it trying to make us fatter? And honestly, y'all hear me out.
Talk to him, Juice.
I'm going to say yes. In America specifically, I'm going to say yes, because when you go out to eat, have you seen our portion sizes?
Bro, have
you seen our portion size? Like, when you go to the Cheesecake Factory, I love me a good Cheesecake Factory run. I know y'all girls out here don't like to be taken out on dates to the Cheesecake Factory, but I like going to the Cheesecake Factory from time to time. Ain't no shame in it, because I know once I go to the Cheesecake Factory, so y'all girls, side note, y'all girls got the game messed up, okay? You want to go to the Cheesecake Factory for a first date. You want to know why? Because them portion sizes are so big, you could eat for the next 2 to 3 days off of that one date that you had with that man, just because you ain't got to eat it all in one sitting. You can take those leftovers and eat it for 3 days. That is how big the portion sizes are at the Cheesecake Factory, but not even just that, just in America, period. Like, any unhealthy food that you get, it's like they give you a ginormous amount of it. Like, I've seen mozzarella cheese sticks that are like 8 feet long, bro. Like,
Bro,
what
for
you
no
doing with an
reason.
8-foot long mozzarella cheese stick?
Yeah, I'm trying to shove it down your throat.
Right. Or even like
What do you
some
mean
of
by
these
that?
challenges that are happening at like pizza stores, right? It's like, if you eat a whole pizza by yourself in 10 minutes, then you get another pizza free for life or something like that.
No,
It's like, bro, what? Why do you want to promote something like that just so you can make more money? That is crazy to me.
Yeah, no,
like, that is insane.
Yeah, no, that's facts, Juice, because you can go out there to Las Vegas, and if you eat like a 30-pound burger in an hour or something like that, you win a prize. It's like, bro, why y'all trying to make me fat? Y'all already see I got a problem. You guys are enabling my problem. Okay?
Yes.
This is crazy. And I mean, with that even being said,
Tag a friend, so now you want both of us to be croaked over for all the grease and all the arteries clogged. That's crazy.
And I was reading this article, Juice. I was reading this article because, again, my friend Jeff is in this article.
Bro,
and,
you don't know this man.
Okay, I know him. I just know him because he was on Instagram. All right, that's really it. I call everybody my friend. All right, I don't have fans. I got friends. Okay, and Jeff is one of our friends out here, and we're jamming with Juice. But this article goes on to say, look, some 12% of nearly 73 million children and adolescents in the United States today struggle with a similar food addiction as my friend Jeff does. Okay, to be diagnosed, children must meet Yale Food Addiction Scale criteria. You gotta. There's a food addiction scale criteria. I didn't even realize that. Okay, just to see if you actually really addicted to food or not. All right, this criteria is also used for alcohol use disorder and other addictions. Okay, kids are losing control and eating to the point where they physically get ill these days. I've seen kids bunker over just because they're eating too many Takis. All right, Takis is truly bad for you. It's truly a cancerous food. However, they got the big ass bag for you. They got the family size bag for you. And these the little roly-polies out here. Little roly-polies out here who are demolishing a big family-sized bag for no reason. All right, while many people are addicted to food, will say that their symptoms began worsen significantly in adolescence. Some recall childhood focused on ultra-processed food. They also go on to say by age 2 or 3, children are likely eating more ultra-processed foods in any given day than a fruit or vegetable, especially if they're poor. All right, and
Why did you say
and don't have
poor?
enough money in their family to have enough quality food to eat. Guys, this is America, okay? If you're poor, you're gonna eat processed foods. They're gonna give you cancer. And ultimately, you have a higher chance of becoming fat. Just
and they make it so cheap.
They make it so cheap for you.
Oh my gosh!
Again, the McDonald's $5 meal deal, Wendy's $5 meal deal. How much do y'all think they really, as a company, spent to make these meals for you for them to ultimately make profit? I'm pretty certain they spent less than 10 cents. Okay, less than 10 cents to make your meal, but charge you the extra $4.90 to make profit. Okay, and what is actually in that food? You don't even know. You just take it. That's why when we talk about
it tastes good. It's something in it that's pulling you back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. Yes, because it's like, what? I wonder if there's a word, and I'm sure there is. I'm gonna look it up. Huh?
Addiction?
No, like kind of like when you're addicted to alcohol, you're an alcoholic. Like, what are you called if you're addicted to food?
You're a foodie.
Right? No, there's a lot of people who call themselves foodie and they're not addicted to the food.
I'll be addicted to food. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, well, you better be careful because,
I just try to eat a little healthier.
You say what?
I just try to eat a little healthier.
And what do you do to eat healthier, Ben Jammin? Let the people know what is on your regimen for your healthy eating.
You know what? I make homemade soups. That's
okay, you mention that all the time.
Yeah, because soup, honestly, like, that's my side meal. That's one of the meals that I like to make for the rest of the week or whatever. So I'll make a big pot of soup, and then on top of that big pot of soup, I'll make other occasional meals throughout the week just to make certain I got some balance with it. But in my soup, you'll find celery, carrots, oregano, parsley, cilantro. I'm missing something. Oh, chicken. And chicken broth.
But I guess what I'm saying is outside of your soup, because you should eat healthy at least 3 times a day, have some snacks in there, depending on what your goals are.
Okay.
What else are you eating outside of soup?
Other vegetables sometimes. And actually, I used to always wake up eating an apple, which apples are really good for you to wake up early in the morning with. But you can only stay on for so long.
You like everybody else, Ben. You have to know there is an agenda against us to make people bigger. Like, this is a fact. And you know what? I might make some people mad when I say this right now. So if you get offended, I mean, I guess the shoe fits. But I am so tired of people saying that, like, oh, I'm just like, I'm big boned, or like being obese runs in my family. So like, I'm just born to be obese, or I'm just born to like be bigger, or I'm just born to be unhealthy. I don't agree with that. Okay, I don't agree with that at all. Because yes, while obesity might be a gene that is in your family because your parents are obese, and their parents might have been obese, it really comes down to your lifestyle and your environment in order to combat that. You know, you don't have to live with the fact that you have obesity in your family and it like runs in your genes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
true.
Just be healthier. Like, people give in too much to the things that the doctors like say about us, or just what we see on social media. It's like, oh, I like food a lot, I'm big, I'm just obese, and it is what it is. Like, take control of your life. Like, don't allow these people to tell you what you are and what you ain't.
But it's so hard though, Juice. I just really want to hit really quick on the text line. And if you guys feel some type of way about this conversation, call everybody now, 833-212-1017, so you can get your voice heard, okay? Is there an agenda to make Americans fat? All right. Pamela goes on to say, look, I'm with Ben. I believe there is a conspiracy about food and Americans being fat. It's for healthcare and prescriptions that has become a big business. It's all for capitalism, making the rich richer. And I totally agree with that. I truly agree with it. That's why I believe that there's actually an agenda to make Americans fat out here. I remember, and I was telling you this, Juice, you know, back in like 1999, 2000, I remember my mom would come home. My mom would come home to me. And being like, you know what, Ben? I got some Slim Fast. All right. And she was super geeked about the Slim Fast. Like, she got the vanilla one, the chocolate one, like all these Slim Fast. Drank it for about 2-3 months. Nothing happened. All right, nothing happened.
All of it is fake, okay? Weight Watchers, Oprah already denied. She said, listen, I'm not going to be on the board no more. She was on the board of Weight Watchers for 10 years. She was on the board, and I think she was making 10% off of Weight Watchers because she was one of their biggest faces, literally and non-literally. I forgot the other word. And she dropped out of it. Thank you, figuratively. And she dropped out because she said she started taking these weight loss drugs but she didn't name the drug that she was taking, even though a lot of people feel like it might be Ozempic because that is the thing.
We know the Big O was taking the Big O. All right, the Big O was taking the Ozempic. All right, got everybody in Hollywood hooked and addicted on it. All right.
Right, but
Busta Rhymes was on Ozempic. All right, allegedly, whatever. What's the name of
allegedly. We got to make sure that we are saying allegedly. And don't get me wrong, y'all, because sometimes I feel like y'all think I'm just being mean when I say certain things. I understand that people live in food deserts. You know, somebody did bring that to my attention where they don't have the access, they don't have the resources in order to get the food that they need to get. And I completely understand that. I'm more so in talking about the parents or the people or the children or whatever who have the money to buy healthy food and they just choose not to cook that food because either they're lazy or they just want the easy way out or whatever. Because I remember back in my day when I was a kid and I wanted to go to McDonald's after school, my mama used to tell me, you got McDonald's money? Okay, we got food at the crib. So, we got food at home.
So then she put McDonald's, a value of McDonald's in your head, like McDonald's is up here. It's better than home cooked
I think
food.
It more so was like you need to eat what we made at the crib. Okay, like so you shouldn't be spending your money on food like that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. But 833-212-1017. Is there an agenda to make people fat in America? Eastside Corey, what's poppin', Juicy Jammer?
Hey, you say.
Hey.
Good noon, good night. Hey, you are on topic. I'm feeling a little bit better than I did this morning because Sherwin got me all twisted up in politics, and I read the Fourth Amendment up to like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my goodness.
The 14th Amendment. But I listened back to your show, and I wanted to talk about the realization I had about the usher. They're avoiding the usher because of his relationship with the Diddy. That's what that was about. Diddy was part of the scandal, and nobody, man, woman, or child wants to be associated with that mess that's getting ready to go down.
Right. Well, I understand that, but actually, if you go to YouTube and you look up I think on BET, they actually put Usher's speech up there. He didn't mention Diddy at all, but I know a lot of people had thought that because it's like, dang, cut him out. What is he really saying? But that's interesting that you thought that. But I did want to ask you, Eastside Corey, do you think that there's an agenda to make people fat in America?
Yes. What's the name of the movie Pixar made about the little computer that fell in love with the other little computer? I can't think of the name of the movie.
Wally.
Remember when he was floating around in that blimp, that spaceship, and Earth was like the dumping ground, and he fell out the spaceship, and all the fat people were in little wheelchairs because they couldn't walk anymore, even the children.
That's where we go.
They were so fat, they were in little wheelchairs. Remember they leaned over to one side of the blimp, and the blimp
oh my gosh.
to Earth. It's funny, but it's true, okay? It's scary. That's what's going to happen. It's the soda pop and the fructose and the Chick-fil-A. That's just like that. Everything in the movies is real, okay? You're talking about putting stuff in our chicken. Why we like chicken so much? Why are we addicted to chicken? Why they putting some? Why is there a line around the block to get that Chick-fil-A? Honey, I've never had it, but they posted the chemicals, and there's 50 different chemicals they put in that chicken. You know what? A guy did a documentary about it. They brought that website down. Same thing with McDonald's. You go to McDonald's right now, nobody's in line to get that stuff because they posted what they're feeding us.
Yeah,
they're
I agree.
to kill us.
The chicken today is not the chicken of yesteryear, okay? This is some different type of chicken that we got going on. It's just different type of food that we got going on here in America. And I definitely think that there might be an agenda to make us a little bit bigger than what we supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal opinion, Benjamin.
I think there's definitely an agenda out here. I think they want people to be fat. I think they want to. They see fat people as another way to make money.
Of course,
100%, and the more, and ultimately, like they always say, you're worth more dead than alive. So I think they are trying to kill us a lot faster, easier, and it's a quick, slow death.
100%. But let us know how you guys are feeling, Juicy Jammers. Do you think that there's an agenda to make people fat in America? Why or why not? Are me and Ben just like talking crazy right now? Do y'all agree with anything that we have to say right now? Are you killing a bug?
I was trying to.
It's on your hoodie.
I'm trying to kill this bug. All right. I'm trying to kill us.
833-212-1017. Keep it like Tears, Jam with Juice.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
Come escape to Lake Lawn Resort. Enjoy stunning lakeside views, on-site golf, award-winning spa, and numerous dining options, including 1878 on the lake. Dive into the pools, explore water sports, or relax by the lakeside fire pits. Experience Lake Lawn Resort's newly renovated guest rooms, part of a multi-million-dollar upgrade for ultimate comfort and luxury. Whether it's a romantic getaway, family vacation, or corporate retreat, Lake Lawn Resort has it all. Book your stay at Lake Lawn Resort today and discover the perfect blend of adventure and relaxation.
What is at stake for African American voters in this election?
A great deal is at stake. All the progress we've made is at stake. For example, right now we've lowered healthcare costs. I've been able to walk in and make sure we forgive student debt for people who are struggling to get to school. We provided billions of dollars to HBCUs to give them a fighting chance. We've changed prescription drug costs by allowing Medicare to negotiate drug prices so that people on insulin are paying $35 a month instead of $400 a month. And all prescription drugs can be limited to $2,000 a year, even though cancer drugs are $10,000, $12,000, $14,000. We're strengthening Medicare. Look, we stand up for principles. Our democracy is at stake, in fact. Look what he's doing with Putin and with Kim Jong-un of North Korea. Look at him saying, we don't think a country is paying enough for their own defense, then when they get invaded by the Russians or anyone else, that's up to them. We're not going to help. He has a fundamentally different view than the vast majority of Republicans, I might add, in the past, as well as me and the Democratic Party.
To hear more of President Joe Biden's interviews with Sherwin Hughes, visit 1017thetruth.com and find it in the interview podcast tile, or download the 1017 The Truth app today. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Nation, tap into Jammin' with Juice. Yo, I've been jamming with Ben Jammin for a very long time. And now here's your chance to catch Jammin' with Juice live on YouTube. You can also catch a drop of juice on 1017 The Truth app and 1017thetruth.com.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
For general contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
That is Carrie Nona Juice, and that is DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos, all right? And we want to know, we got to know, is there a fat agenda in America? All right, does America want to make us fat, and why? Do they want to kill us sooner? Do they want to make certain that we all are wheelchair bound?
Population control.
Is it population control? Okay. Do we want everybody's hearts to burst? All right. And do they have a reason for all of these things? 833-212-1017. All right. Your boy Benjamin, I personally do think that there's an agenda out here to make people fat. All right.
Well,
I really do.
I want to hear from Sandra on the line. What is poppin', Juicy Jammer?
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Sandra.
I am fine. Hi, how we doing?
Amazing.
Good. I'm juiced up, okay?
I see. I can hear you. And Ben jamming too. But no, your topic was, are we too fat or are they trying to make us fat?
Yes. Like, do you think that there is an agenda to make people fat in America?
Mm-hmm. Well, now that you said it and come to think about it, I would say yeah. Because, like I said, food deserts, and, they're taking all the grocery stores out. We got almost like, they tell us to do it ourselves, so we got to come together some kind of way to form corporations to have our own stores in our city, central city here. And, right. I think so. And then, like, you got your food deserts, you got your hospital deserts. But one thing you do have, you have alcohol stores, right, and you have drugs at the corners. Now, this kind of stuff, to me, is on purpose because I believe it's a way to get rid of all this stuff. Because if it's a way to offshore jobs, to get a CEO to offshore the jobs, make money for companies, I think it should be a way to counteract these drugs that we see up in our city. And like I said, the liquor stores and the people don't care about the Bibles. They throw the Bibles all over. Right. And then we got all these people that own the stores.
Right.
And to me, the ones I see, these are foreign people from foreign countries and citizens I can't imagine. But they're doing well with taking our money. I mean, because I got a liquor store next door to me. Dude built him a home out there in Brookfield already. But he won't pick up around his little liquor store. I don't care where he built or where he moved or anything, but I'm seeing they just treat the inner city horrible. Yeah. And as far as the food, and the food does well. I just want to say one more thing. Now, some people get that bariatric surgery, but it's just two things I want to just say. Dick Gregory and Dr. Sibby. Uh-huh. Now, I was looking up their documentary since you were speaking of food and stuff like that, and they kind of like, try to tell you what to eat because they were real skinny. And we took home economics in school, but I heard now, like I say, I'm an older woman, but I heard they took a lot of that out of school, and so we had to cook food not all the way through to get your vitamins.
That's interesting. No, that's interesting, Miss Sandra. Thank you so much for calling in. Now, you definitely put it down right there. I think she's on to something. All right, because when you look around at all these different, look at our communities, it is a food desert. A lot of these times, these corner stores, all they have is processed foods. All they have is Cheetos. Some of them only have liquor, right? Some of them only have, liquor stores being right there to poison and kill your body. That's what it's there for. And I think that's exactly why, these big food conglomerates exist. They're there to kill your body, to put you at risk for death even earlier than what you were supposed to die at. And it's so sad, but it's what's happening. You know, whether you're talking about the slim fast ideas or whether back in the day Subway was supposed to make you skinnier, you know, all they over here selling $5 foot. You don't remember that?
No, what?
Yeah, that's how Jared got famous.
Exactly. That's exactly how Jared got famous. Jared was like 500 pounds at one time. But, oh, hey, Subway every day of my life. And then I got skinny. But they ain't help
That
out.
is just marketing.
That is marketing, but people believe it.
69 God.
Yeah, and then that's true. Jared is a 69 God. You damn pedophile. But yeah, with that being said, these are the types of ideas that are pushed down our throats to make us feel like, hey, if we choose this route, we can be skinnier and healthier. Like, even if you go to a Wendy's or a McDonald's, right, and you order one of their salads, a salad, because it's a salad, is supposed to be a healthier option, right? However, once you put on the ranch and all these other additives onto the salad, it's almost worse than eating the burger sometimes.
And then the salad be more expensive than anything else on the daggone menu.
There you go.
Like, what is going on? Why am I paying? It's this one video of Orlando. It's this one video of Orlando Brown. And he's like screaming at the camera. And he was like, why are they making us pay for produce? Things that came from God.
From the earth.
It's supposed to be free. What are we doing, America? It's like, yo, he got a point though. Why are we paying so much for leafy greens and spinach? I'm about to just start a garden. I think I'm going to start a garden. I'm about to just grow my own fruits and vegetables because I can't right now. Honestly, that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do in the community instead of giving people, well, I won't say instead of, but I think we should start some type of initiative. Let me be the president of it, where we help teach our Black community how to farm and how to grow their own produce, okay? So then they can have their backyards or find some type of way that they can grow their own stuff, because this is crazy. It's insane out here, especially since it's so expensive to buy food, healthy food, I should say. And then not only that, like it's food deserts out here, right? So even if you are in a neighborhood and you don't have a grocery store to get those produce that you need to get, you got to learn how to make it yourself. We got to stop with the excuses at this point. Right. So I'm going to start an initiative. Don't hold me to it right now at this very moment, but I'm going to be on my Mr. Beast and try to help the community in the future, you know, once I get a whole bunch of money, because, you know, your girl going to be rich and popping because, you know, I'm Noni Juice. But 833-212-1017, do you think that there is an agenda to make people fatter in America? I'm going to go to Juicy Jammer. Al was popping. Thank you for holding on for so long.
What's going on, 69 God?
Well, even if it is a agenda, nobody's making out. Ain't nobody making you put that food to your mouth. Ooh. You know how to promote healthy eating and exercise. Mm-hmm. You just got to find a medium. And then even if you did put those healthy foods in our neighborhood, where people actually patronize them, and where people even keep them open. Because, you know, a lot of reasons we don't have certain restaurants is due to some of the issues within our neighborhoods, because people rather say we live in a hood versus saying we live in a neighborhood. There's two distinguishes by that. Mm-hmm. So if you really want to promote healthy eating, and this does not mean everything has to be watered down or bland, you can hit your local farmer, and you can take time to do your own research. Thing is when a person is big, nothing against big people, they look at them as cash cows, just like these fast food men. I'm just being honest. Just like these men back in the day, they figure they can go get a big woman because she'll take care of them, or he can do anything they want. So they're looking at people as cash cows. So if you can keep them sick, you can always make money off of them. You got to look at the mental aspect of it. But just promote healthy eating and exercise. And if you don't like the stores in your neighborhood, don't patronize them, because if you don't patronize them, they will not be open. So we got to do our part as well, because we're more than churches, liquor stores, blunt wraps, and fried chicken that's fried too hard with extra lemon pepper. Nobody's making us put that food to our mouth. Thank you.
Thank you, Al. Appreciate your comments.
Thank you so much, Al. I appreciate that, man.
Stay fair listening to this conversation. Like, they trying to mess up my marketing scheme. I need those cash cows.
No, that's funny though, because we do need cash cows. That's very true. We need people to make money off of. But ultimately, I think y'all should really listen to Al. You should listen to Carrie Noni Juice right here, because ultimately, we got to take back our power. We got to take back our control. And our control comes down to us actually making our own food. All right, or else you'll end up like my friend Jeff. All right, or else you'll end up like my friend Jeff. All right, who actually featured on my 600-pound life. Okay, now, I don't know about y'all if y'all even watch my 600-pound life, but I do. Okay, I watch my 600-pound life because personally, you know what? To a degree, I feel sad for these people. Other side of me, the other Gemini in me is like, oh my God, this is really crazy, hilarious. All right, so there's a gentleman that we're about to put up on the screen right now. Again, my friend Jeff, and he wants to tell y'all about his issues. All right, you got that, Zach?
On a good day, I think I eat about 3,000 calories.
Damn!
Thank you. I'm gonna enjoy. I tried to diet, but there is a void. I miss my mother, I miss my sisters, so only thing I have is my food. And so, constantly eating and portion control are the hardest parts for me. When I eat, it's hard for me to stop. Even when I'm full, I can always have more. Every single bite to the last of it.
Bro.
Buttermilk biscuits. I enjoy it. I'm trapped in this body, and I just want to be free.
Bro.
If I don't do something different, I know I'm going to die.
Oh man, that is so sad.
That
is so
a
sad.
victim mentality at its finest. This brother think he don't have no hope, like he can't do nothing.
Check this out. I'm gonna show you how I
he just has to. At this point,
okay,
I don't even know what he needs. He needs Jesus. Okay, Jesus needs to help him. He need to pray for some discipline in order to get him back on the right track so he can lose that weight. Because if y'all were just tapped into the YouTube just now, that is ridiculous. He eating this Popeye's chicken like this, sucking on his fingers as if his fingers were the chicken bone itself. Is ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's crazy to me. But I do have two questions before we head to the lines. We're gonna take you, Sean, in 1 second. But I have two questions. Benjamin, do you know how, or anybody out there, honestly, do you know how food stamps work?
I gotta understand it.
So when you get food stamps, right, are you able to buy produce on those food stamps? Like healthy food?
I'm sure you can. Well, when I use food stamps, yeah.
Okay, so you
can. You can buy them, but them Frosted Flakes look so much better.
You're a part of the problem. Benjamin will be a big back in another 3 years with that mentality. Okay, that was my first question, because again, people are saying like, oh, it's food deserts, so they don't have nowhere to go get the fresh produce, blah, 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 blah. There be produce, okay? There do be produce. You got to do your research, you got to find it, and you got to try to use it to your advantage to find where the healthy food is at, y'all. And if anybody has something to say about it, educate me, okay? Can people buy produce with their food stamps? You say yes. I thought it was a yes as well. Let me know. Can you buy food stamps? Can you buy produce, fresh, healthy food with your food stamps? Second thing, who do we talk to shut down fast food chains in our neighborhoods?
That's a good question. Probably the real estate market.
Because, like, can the mayor or can, the executive or alderman or, all these people who are in these seats, because I don't 100% know how that goes as far as, hey, we don't want this in our communities. Because when you go out to other people's communities, I'm going to say the suburbs, for example, I don't see a lot of McDonald's on every corner. I wonder if they're doing that purposefully, but I wonder if they have some sort of mandate that we're only going to have one fast food restaurant per, blockage or square footage or whatever of space out in our communities. Should we do something like that where we shut down a lot of these fast food restaurants so that it creates a lack of access to these food spots? Because if you got one in every corner, obviously that's the easier option for you to do, is just go to a fast food restaurant. Like, who is accepting us to have all these Popeyes on every corner, or all these McDonald's, or all these Wendy's on every corner,
But what do you do with the population that doesn't know how to cook or doesn't even cook at home anymore?
Okay, they have to learn. What do you mean?
I'm just saying.
Because like Al said, like, okay, even if you give them a healthy fast food option, are they going to go to it? They might not go to it. You know, they might not go to it. But if it's the only thing that's around them, then they might consider going to it. You know, put some sweet greens in these neighborhoods. You know, don't just put it in the third ward. Put it everywhere else.
I like Fresh Time.
That too, you know? Do what you got to do.
All right. Look, with that being said, all right, Truth Nation Milwaukee, this is the last weekend to experience the biggest party on the lake. And guess what? The award-winning 1017 The Truth has to go for you. Now there's a chance to win a pair of tickets to see 4 Big Frank JP and the international sensation Lil Uzi Vert live at the American Family Insurance and Emphasis the Summerfest. Call now at 833-212-1017 and be calling number.
What are they winning, bro? They didn't hear nothing you said. If you want some Lil Uzi tickets, be calling number 3 right now, 833-212-1017. For your chance to win. I don't know what Ben is on. Sean, Miss Mina, we see you. Please don't hang up. We want to talk to you. Hopefully y'all can answer my questions on the other side, y'all.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
Join the 1017 The Truth UW Credit Union Street Team at the Share the Vibes Music and Technology Festival at the Vivarium Saturday, July 13th from noon to 7 p.m. It will be a celebration of emerging artists and musicians while also providing a fun environment for networking and community building. There will be technology workshops, musical performances, food, drinks, and much more. Get your tickets to this dope event by visiting ShareTheVibesLLC.com. That is the Share the Vibes Music and Technology Festival Saturday, July 13th at the Vivarium.
This is Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers on 1017 The Truth.
There are individuals in our community who certainly need health services, a variety of health services. What if they do not have health insurance? How can you serve that population?
Our community health center allows patients to come to our clinic regardless of their ability to pay, and that's part of our federal funding. You can come to our clinic and be seen based on what we call a poverty level. So anyone 200% or below a poverty level can be seen in our clinic for anywhere from $20 to $40 for that visit. So in other words, if your visit is a $400 visit and you fall on our sliding scale where you pay $20 for your visit, you would not be responsible for the $400. You'd only be responsible for $20 for that visit. Also, our pharmacy prescriptions are very, very affordable as well. Where you would normally pay, let's say for an inhaler, $240 a month for an inhaler, at our facility that would cost you about $4 or $5.
It's very good to know you guys have a sliding scale that makes it very, very affordable.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't miss your chance to attend Direct Supply's 2024 Senior Fest Day at Summerfest on July 5th. Join Direct Supply from 12 to 4 p.m. at the Direct Supply Expo area located at the Southgate and enjoy a day filled with fun. There's free admission for anyone 60 and over, free wheelchair rentals while available, $2 off food and select non-alcoholic beverages, and senior-focused resource booths, music, and more. To learn more about their community impact, go to directsupply.com/about/community-involvement.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Congratulations to Rob on winning today's Lil Uzi Vert ticket.
Down, but it just gives them a different view. So this is similar.
Back
Not
to
the
the
same,
old,
but similar.
traffic days where you'd have somebody up in an airplane or a helicopter like